Hi, welcome to April's virtual art class. This month, we will be learning about scratch art. Scratch art is a very simple process where you color a design onto paper and then you paint a thin coat of black tempera paint over it and then use a stick or toothpick to draw a design into your paper. I had done my name. You can be very simple or very elaborate, whatever you want. Now, in your kit, you are going to have white cardstock, black tempera paint, and your pointy picks. Okay, so what you're going to need are a paintbrush and crayons. All right, let's start our art project. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is get your piece of white cardstock out of your kit and gather your crayons together. And you're going to color a pattern on your paper. This can be anything that you want. You just want a lot of colors in small sections. I have one done already. As you can see, I colored it. It's basically just a rainbow going diagonally down the page. The sections aren't very big and it covers the whole page. So whatever you do, that's what you want. A lot of colors, a lot of variation, and something that takes up a lot of room. So I have my whole page colored. Now you're going to get out a paintbrush. You can use any size, but a larger paintbrush would make things easier. And you're just going to take your container of paint and you are going to paint that black tempera paint over your painting. And you just want a thin layer. Crayon down, crayon down. Okay. And here's the thing. If you were doing this at home, you only want to use tempera paint. Tempera paint, because it has a lot of water in it, it doesn't really stick to the crayon because of the wax in the crayon. This only works with tempera paint. You can also take a black crayon and color over your sheet of paper, but this doesn't work with acrylic paint. So if you want to do a second sheet, use the extra tempera paint, black tempera paint, or use a black crayon. Don't use acrylic paint. It just won't work. All right. So we have our paper painted black and we're going to set it aside. You need to let it dry. You can either let it air dry and that takes about 20 minutes, or you can speed things up by using a hair dryer. Through the magic of TV. We already have a sheet dry. So we are now ready for our next step. We are going to take our pointy sticks and draw a design on our sheet of paper. All right. So you can just draw whatever you want. You can do doodles. like a heart. And then you can take and then fill it in with squiggles or circles. And do curly hues. You can do lettering. And the more you scratch off, the more color you reveal. And also, as you see, as you scratch off, because you had a lot of variation in color, that variation in color comes through as you scratch off the paint. All right. So you can make stars. It's like circles. Okay, like just use your imagination. So, and your finished product would look something like this. I did my name, and I just took and, did block lettering and then went in and doodled patterns in the letters and then just did swirlies and like stars in the background. All right. So that is scratch art. Thank you for joining me today for our art class. I hope to see you next month. In the meantime, if you are looking for more art and craft projects, please visit the Rapides Parish Library. We have a large selection of craft and art books for kids and adults. And also check out our digital selection on Libby, Hoopla, and Cloud Library. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.